Good evening, my dear. I'm so happy you're here tonight. I hope today gave you at least one little reason to smile. And if it didn't, that's all right too. Some days are simply longer than others, but now the day is gently coming to an end. The stars are waking up, the moon is watching over the world, and it's finally time to let your heart rest. So close your eyes whenever you're ready, breathe softly, and let me tell you a story. Perhaps before it ends, sleep will quietly find its way to you. In a quiet little town where the nights always felt calm and peaceful, there was a narrow street that never appeared during the day. It only revealed itself after the old clock in the town square rang 12 slow chimes at midnight. At the very end of that hidden street stood a tiny building glowing with warm golden light. Above its wooden door hung a small sign that very few had ever seen. It read, "The Dream Delivery Office." Inside the office, there were no letters, no ordinary packages, and no boxes waiting to be shipped. Instead, long wooden shelves were filled with thousands of tiny glass bottles. Some shimmered in soft blue, others glowed with silver, gold, violet, or gentle green light. Every bottle held a single dream, carefully prepared for someone sleeping peacefully somewhere in the world. No two dreams were ever the same, because every heart wished for something different. That evening was the very first night of a young courier named Lior. He wore a deep blue coat that fluttered gently in the cool night breeze and carried an old leather satchel across his shoulder. It looked rather ordinary, but whenever a dream bottle was placed inside, the bag gave off a soft glow, almost as if it already knew exactly where it needed to go. Before Lior stepped outside, the wise old owl who managed the office handed him a folded map. When Lior opened it, he blinked in surprise. The map was completely blank. There were no roads, no houses, not even the name of the town. The owl smiled kindly and said, "Don't worry. This map only reveals its path to those who walk with a peaceful heart." With those words resting gently in his mind, Lior began his journey. The cool night air carried the sweet scent of pine trees, while hundreds of tiny fireflies slowly rose from the grass. They didn't wander aimlessly. Instead, they floated together, forming a glowing path that stretched toward a small cottage beside the forest. It almost seemed as though the night itself was quietly guiding the young courier toward his very first delivery. Inside the little cottage, a young girl was sleeping peacefully, hugging a well-loved stuffed rabbit close to her chest. For many nights she had dreamed of wandering through endless darkness, searching for stars that had somehow disappeared from the sky. Lior carefully placed the glowing bottle beside her window. Without making a sound, the bottle gently opened on its own. Tiny butterflies made of golden light floated into the room, circling softly above her bed before disappearing into her dreams. A gentle smile slowly appeared on her face, as though she had finally found the stars she had been searching for. As Lior continued his journey, he crossed an old stone bridge that stretched over the clearest river he had ever seen. Strangely, the water reflected more than the moon above. It carried glimpses of beautiful dreams from sleeping hearts all around the world. For a brief moment, he saw a flying ship sailing through clouds, a garden where flowers softly sang to the wind, and a great whale made entirely of starlight drifting peacefully across the night sky. Each vision lasted only a few seconds before gently flowing away with the river's quiet current. Just as Lior reached into his satchel for his final delivery, he suddenly noticed something was wrong. One of the dream bottles was missing. He didn't panic. Instead, he listened carefully. Somewhere beyond the bushes came the sound of tiny, playful footsteps. Following the gentle laughter, he discovered a small white fox rolling the glowing bottle across the grass, believing it to be a fallen star. When the fox noticed Lior smiling instead of scolding, it shyly nudged the bottle back toward him with its nose before disappearing into the moonlit forest with a cheerful flick of its fluffy tail. The final dream was delivered to a cozy little house standing alone upon a quiet hill. An elderly man lived there, and every night he dreamed of walking hand in hand once more with the woman he had loved all his life. As the bottle quietly released its gentle light, the old man's tired face softened into the warmest smile. Watching from outside the window, Lior finally understood that he wasn't simply delivering dreams. Every bottle carried hope, comfort, and a little reminder that even the gentlest moments could heal a weary heart. Soon, the eastern sky began to glow with the first pale colors of morning. One by one, the stars quietly faded, and the town slowly prepared to wake. Lior returned to the dream delivery office, where the wise old owl greeted him with a proud smile, saying nothing at all. No words were needed. Every dream had safely found its home. The warm lights inside the little office were gently extinguished, and as the first rays of sunlight touched the rooftops, the hidden street quietly disappeared once again, waiting patiently for another midnight to arrive. And perhaps, if you ever wake in the middle of the night feeling that a tiny light has gently brushed against your dreams, don't be afraid. It may simply be Lior quietly leaving a beautiful dream just for you. Now, let the stars keep watch above you. Let the moon wrap the world in peaceful silence, and let sleep carry you somewhere gentle and beautiful. Good night, my dear. May your dreams be filled with wonder, and may tomorrow welcome you with a quiet smile. Before sleep carries you away completely, remember this gentle little truth. Not every beautiful thing needs to be seen with open eyes. Some of life's greatest gifts arrive quietly, wrapped inside ordinary moments: a kind word, a peaceful breath, the warmth of a familiar blanket, or the comforting silence of the night. Just as Lior trusted the hidden path that appeared only to a peaceful heart, you too can trust that even when tomorrow feels uncertain, your own path is slowly unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. There is no need to hurry tonight. Simply rest. The world can wait until the morning light gently calls your name once again. So as you drift deeper into peaceful sleep, allow every slow breath to carry away the weight of today, leaving only calm, comfort, and quiet hope behind. Imagine thousands of tiny stars gathering above your dreams, each one glowing with a small wish for your happiness, your strength, and your gentle tomorrow. And if, somewhere in the silence, you happen to hear the faint flutter of wings or catch a tiny shimmer of golden light, perhaps Lior is still making one last delivery, placing a little more courage, a little more joy, and a little more peace into your heart before dawn. Sleep well, my dear. Tomorrow's a brand new story, patiently waiting for you to begin.